We got a guy that I think got a little more hype into this coming this year than he actually developed into there. And that's Barrett Carter out of Clemson. 6'1", 230 pounds, 22 years old from Suwanee. I always mispronounce that one, and I drive through that town every time I go to my lake house. Georgia there. Second team All-ACC in 23. Last year, 14 games, 82 tackles, 11 tackles for loss, 3.5 sacks, 7 passes deflected, a fumble recovered, and a 68.0 PFF grade. First team All-ACC this past year, though. He's fluent in movement. He can cover tight ends and running backs well. He excels in zone. He crashes downhill. He's great at angles. And he's at strength, though. Goes to the wrong gap in the run game sometimes. He's also not extremely aggressive. He's also not a ball hawk. This is the day 3 guy in my eyes. Again, same thing. I hate to kind of beat the dead horse here. I'm going to say this about a lot of the guys here.
Yeah, sadly.
He's a guy that you need to give him a chance to develop. And you have to see a potential role for him because that's what you want him to be eventually. Is you want him to develop into a role player. He's never going to be a star. He's not athletic enough. I just don't think it. He's never going to reach the potential of a Pro Bowler kind of caliber player in this league or even an above average starter in this league. He's going to be a guy that maybe you might be able to put out there as a starter or not embarrass himself. But in reality, he's probably more of a guy that you want to bring in as like a third down linebacker that can go ahead and cover if you have a guy that's maybe not the best guy in coverage usually. That's out there for the first couple downs. You know, we've talked about before with Micah McFadden and Isaiah Simmons a couple years ago. Isaiah Simmons used to come in third down and cover these linebackers and running backs. That's the kind of role that a guy like Barrett Carter would excel at. But you also have to understand he's also not a ball hawk, so he's not going to get turnovers. You just hope that he can stop a tight end from catching the ball, basically.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, like we've talked about this so many times over the show. Of course, it's the show. It's like just because you're not getting the numbers and interceptions, like as long as you stop the player from getting that, the catch, you're doing your job.
Yeah,
so he will have a position. He will have a role.
It's a nice icing to get an interception, but yes, your main goal is not to get the catch.
Yeah. So deflection, or just saying coverage where your quarterback won't throw a third of the ball over their way.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, I said another guy early day 3, probably like 4th round kind of situation there. And like I said, I don't think he'll ever develop into a legit starter in this league, but I think he'll be developed into a role player. So sometimes it's all you can ask for is a role.
If you like that clip, then you will love the full episodes too. Find us on your favorite podcast app and look for us on all your favorite social media platforms.
Thanks so much.
Please, I'm begging you. Please